Hey everyone, it's Agent Fox at Raziera. Back with more Rogue Trader. I can't believe that the settings went back to the exclusive full screen again. Why? 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 I had to change it again. Like why does it keep doing that? I can't believe it. I'm sorry. Anyways, uh, sorry I didn't stream Friday. I thought I had an appointment. I didn't. That was a mistake on my part. But we'll play today to make up for it. They have a loading screen for this place specifically. Wait. Oh, good. We've
I always have a backup plan.
The site is full of three types of most essentials called Imperial, most essentials are the janitors. Okay, janitors. Let's try going over here. Let's see.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Meteorite chunk. Okay, why? Whoa. Ripper auto pistol. Armor penetration. Increase our penetration. Okay. Mutated flesh samples. Veins. Okay. I don't know what all these things do. Yeah, crit H41, okay. Okay. Okay, what about over here? Okay. Black chestplate, last pistol, scrappy auto pistol, sword. I'm just figuring out what to do here. Okay, that's...
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay. This is that's gonna log it from somewhere else. Maybe sophisticated law. Sophisticated log. Must be. Did I not?
Keep your eye on prize.
Did I not? Did I not? It's unfortunate that's not like got wide open. Anything? No, 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 no. I said over here. Just in hill.
I always keep my options open.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
What's going on? No, that's not a door. Okay. That's not a door either. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to construct the rod.
Is there money to be made?
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
keep your wits about you.
No?
I always have a backup plan.
Let's think about this. Sophisticated mechanical lock. I am not sure where I'm supposed to go.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Uh, yeah, okay. Where am I supposed to find this mechanical lock game? Is there something? The car doesn't have a snow light. It's her. Yeah. That's not true. Wait. They both. They both point in that direction. Is that insignificant or like? This is the only part where I got to like progress of any kind. And there's like nothing.
I always keep my options open.
So there's a Orsellio. I can't figure out. In the laboratory. What do you mean, the laboratory? Where is this the laboratory you speak of?
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Yes, but where is the laboratory? Yeah, I have a question. What do you mean by laboratory? Where is the laboratory? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like,
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Keep your wits about you.
yeah, but how am I supposed to open it? Door. Open. Open you. I don't think the solution is going back to. The solution can't be going back to my rogue trader ship, right? It can't be. That makes no sense. If it's a quest thing, it's usually like, you know, in the quest area. In the quest area, well, it can't be in the void ship. No, Larry can't be in the void ship. It can't be. So it has to be this. There must be a way to unlock it from somewhere else. Wait, what is this? "22 minutes, I'm stuck. Completely stuck." Back. To the laboratory. So the laboratory is on here. What am I missing?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What am I missing? I'm missing something. But I don't know what. The last thing I expected was to be completely stuck. Wait.
I always have a backup plan.
Come on, this has to be a secret door. Or not? None of these are secret doors. None of these. Like, where's the mechanism?
I always keep my options open.
Come on. can't be here or here. No? Okay, what about here?
I will lead us to fortune.
Yeah?
Is there money to be made?
Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Puzzling over this. Like, I don't get it.
Let us not dawdle.
God damn it! Why does my middle finger keep? Stop! Middle finger, stop pressing down and such.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Keep your wits about you.
So, like,
The Emperor sets my
Your seneschal is always there for you. Look,
How may I serve the dynasty? Be anything. That wasn't so difficult.
maybe we need. Can we do it with force? Can we use force?
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
we are the spearhead of the Imperium. That's not the seneschal's job.
No force either. Okay.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Did I mention that my wisdom?
Let's not waste time with.
Did you want something?
I will lead us to fortune.
I need something here. I need something here, game. I need something. Show the chart is complete as a. Okay. The real challenge is apparently figuring out how to open a door.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
This didn't tell me anything. Like, this is the only place that I got progress in. And it's not helping me anymore. Like, so. And there's nothing out here, because these are windows. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, game.
Rise to
Like,
the top, or get left in the dust.
you're not giving me much to go on. Like what's like
Is there money to be made?
you're not giving me much. Is the computer seriously all I have? Fine. Cross processing 0 is required. None of these work, so it's depressurized. It's already been opened. This door has already been opened. As I can see, the passage isn't opened. What? Oh, that is what you need to do. What a. Okay. Glad that was so clear and well. Caustic central regions. Caesar nostrils and broken has crystals. Tell me why to destroy the library or find something. Data crypt KO for HO. Medicaid. Okay, there's some things we can. Ooh, black collect all. Side crystal. Last sample. Oh, let's.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Something goes for rest of the entrance. So the stretch of the side opposite the entrance.
Let us not dawdle.
You, Medicaid. They just lost their eyes. Please, please don't kill me. Okay. What is all this then? Tissue flask. We're making progress.
I always have a backup plan.
What is this? Okay. Here's the right side. Gross is robots. Okay.
I know how to take risks.
This is a puzzle.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
We make the control rod. Oh. 10 minutes. Okay. It's just that easy. Dagger connector. this? We can do science.
Keep your wits about you.
No? And black. What? I think that's. Ooh. Why was I mean this? Tyrion is not just trust. Ow! Why did I poke my own eye? Sad character relationship is because it's got dynasty. I said circumstances. Trust me, we not had attended to the burns for the next few turns on the road. Skulls are something more basic. One more thing. This is a guy that could locality number. Okay, H1 H41. Okay, for the calculate number of characters. She says no longer says I knew the dice language. Malfunctioned. So use H401 OK. It says transmitter. We don't have any reagents. Anyways, I don't know what to do about that lab yet, so...
Nothing's impossible for this old officer. Your seneschal is always there for you.
Yeah, we have one. Am I supposed to put it somewhere?
I would stand for it.
Yeah.
I refuse. I won't compromise my principles.
Yeah.
I won't stand for it.
What do I do? Okay, but where do I put it? Okay. What do I do with this? Like... Yeah?
Not this squire's job. No can do.
Okay. So looks a little better. His tangle and hourly raised, woods highly finished, and some other kind of scales on his cheeks. You dealt with the threat out of the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well. Remember, every single hesitation might cost my mistress her life. The crossroads! The two paths will stay the blood will lead to the accursed eye. They all wear masks so poor and flimsy. They fall at the slightest touch, one riding a blind man, another a traitor. Tell me more, what paths? I cannot say. One's paid with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. He says what kind of tragedy you like the most. Who is who? Who do you see behind the masks? I say, hasty. They not speak. All these things they say. Tell them as is your concern. Thank you. I did not understand a single word. You're a sorcery, Psycha. I have many questions regarding what happened on the station. You think there was... Who's the child mentioned in the documents or reports found on... station? You must have left alone. The child is what the circle of the Cassia, they call his day, so they after it. You see, it's not better to show service than the organs. Oh, so something more useful than this is. Ah, I thought we're convinced that we were the traitors. That's why they're insane. Will you hear that? Here's Dan raising hands with the signs of no bloodline. The servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened on the station. Most causes discovered on unknown people. So guys plan a coup. The seniors are justly guilty. How am I got much of the trees? That's where you'll come it. Just stage her looks close to the mistress. Shut shell, shot to the power, saying the security. Tends to guard social access. Accidentally the keeper of the station. So I'm sure you are the two keepers of the station. Your guess is Theobald Orsellio, the demented old man of Lacia, obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power. This is all the blame are the ones that have befallen your Arc 5 and our blood noble. And there's no recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You're very lenient towards them, purposely neglecting the security protocols. The entire time, cannot. Only the keeper. Station. Neglecting the security protocols. That's the end. It's true, and they pay a steep price for it. Just look at the structure. That's a home. I saw the security captain's report. All the keepers have access to the station systems. They have a void staying at the site the entire time. Can only issue the self-destruct portion. They did it for or maybe after. Just suspect what happened. The one who's going out is that little stuff. You sound as accusations to yourself. But there is still left. By the gunner, you get this left. I don't know. I don't know. This is Warhammer 40,000. Blind faith ain't exactly a good way to go. Enough. I would not trust you as far as I could throw you, Felix. Orsellio. It really is time to end this. As I find out that you're a dying sorrow into your story. Prepare to die!
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
For the Emperor!
We're surrounded. There's 3 of you here.
I'll see to it personally. On it.
What?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
than this in my time. Indeed.
I must not falter. Onward!
Flinch.
Stay vigilant.
Ow!
Temporary setback.
But of course. Anything else?
My faith strengthens me.
Who, if not me? I'll make it happen. You never stood a chance. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ah!
Doubt is for the weak. I refuse.
Why?
At your beck and call.
Weather the storm. Anyone see that? Follow my lead.
Faced worse than this.
Oh my god.
Just stand.
Ugh!
Just barely.
That is not my destiny.
Fine.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate. Not the scryer's job. On it. Will do.
Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me?
strategy. I'll see to it. Another enemy down. It's as good as done. This is unacceptable. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Someone else can do this. My place is at the fore. It will be done.
Follow my lead.
Wreck their morale.
Oh, come on.
I'm not so sure. No can do. But of course.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
No! Come on!
You should feel honored to witness this. I'll see to it personally.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I will not. That is not the Emperor's will.
I'm not interested.
Abelard, good work.
I will do my duty.
I must not falter. Will do.
Deadshot stub revolver. Wait. He had a control rod this whole time. I mean, I don't. Pull him up. Turn on. Black. Carapace.
Is there money to be made?
The pale figure with unnaturally long limbs covers her face with hands which are formed with talent like nails. Her deathly pale face is covered with blood and continuous streams of her color misted eyes. Her spiny gills slightly hidden under her disheveled hair twitch nervously at your approach. Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jeweled ornament, and when your eyes meet, your sense overwhelms smothering power. Willpower test succeeded. You are on the distant grid and this little clan closer to your throat. Your breath. You're listening to feel your hard hands on your chest and turn fleet and smite you through the station. Almost gets the better for you. At the last moment, you forced your emotion and repel place against illusion, forced into retreat. Gain 5 experience. It's my little password bad now this one's lodging into my head. Somebody stop her! Hadise. There's a totally strange figure of anger and sadness as she looks at her way and pales her face. Requires an iconoclast follower. Overcome the crushing despair. I know I am here. Stand strong against any illusion. Edward, to your heart. For a bizarre creature. Witness, try along your own. What's happening? What's this going on now? Are you a betrayer's daddy? And who are you? Ensara von Valencius. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pardon my manners, Ensara. I did not expect to make such a great acquaintance, such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Dear Balda, the child, Cassia, where are you? Take a child, preserve. You. I spell it in the 3 girls and your ally. One you wrong one run around the horse and down upon your head. Watch out, Locan. This one's is making the wizard shriek like crazy. He might just own that eye of his. Then, this is Graf Vensenstein, whoever you are. I mean you no harm. I came to seek the navigator's aid. I guess you do not like pirates who can't come to the reputation like trials and FedEx service. Who are you? My name is Abelard. Introduce us. Abelard, introduce us. Her ladyship, rogue trader, and top of the head of the greatest protector in the Koronus Expanse with the sacred warrant of trade extends her greetings. Another rogue trader in your corner galaxy? How interesting. Your kind always makes an appearance in the desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Good that you just not so far drawing your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful. So House Orsellio now asks service for you. Say the life of the China Exchange or future cooperation. Don't hurry, dancer, think of it. You can make a sale in our house today. You decide. What is the What's this curse that's taken hold of everyone in this room? Curse, you don't understand the sacred gift to a child. But the curse, child said we all weep. When a child smiles, we all laugh giddily. When it wants blood, the world turns to crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Tisiphone, for she is the heir of House Orsellio. And they call me dangerous with my witchcraft. I want to know what happened between you and Phalek. Phalek is my wayward student. He came to Arachify as a Cal youth. He first meant to entrust with the carriage. He's like a son to me, but he's just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to her in the power like others like him, casting our house in the abyss, to prevent the continued long traditions of our family. See the fruits of his illness for yourself. He said he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of our greatest navigators. Just a fun. I tell you, Hilarious houses for server countless years, foolish boy. The regulator is cloud his mind. He sought to raise control of the dice for the sake of trying to continue to take it out the area so. How could you lose control of your own station? Don't trust my eyes on my face. Twice our age, try. Oh, you're selling there. What service do you ask of me? Say it the secretary. Take her on this day. If I do not have long left. Your gun's strange. A bluish rivet checked out his only chain. He wipes the blue girl sitting on her sleeve. He glints a strange print on his clothing. Slightly causing unbearable pain. Say the child or say the regent Eronto, acting at a house Orsellio in the Koronus Expanse. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort. Okay, right now, Garrett. Everything you've seen, I got some reservations about this girl. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. Your tongue is. You feel like accused you of treachery to, well, why should I trust your words? Something is so frustrating. No, Vasila, it's trying to mistake for my innocence. I can give you my words and never no light. The answer of not looking at anything with you. I guard the station gets an encouragement from without the best fully. I forced the ones to surely as a security calls. I pressed this light ever since during the trial during the coup. I believe I made my decision. If so, please share your thoughts. Cassia shall come with me. Good, that is good. But do this our proper farewells.
Wake up, my mistress, my sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
What happened? You. I remember you. Have you come to save us?
Have you come to save us?
Child, please. Listen to me very carefully. One last time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lady to rejoin the house and its regent in the Koronus Expanse. I be able to accompany you on this journey.
Another trickle of blue blood runs down the old man's face, this time from his nose and ear.
No, not you too. Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze. Your mistress has given you a blade. Leave me.
A hot wave of despair that is not your own washes over you. Your palms sweat and your heart freezes in panic.
Mistress, I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey. I am the keeper of Urak 5, and alas, I have less than a day left in me. Allow me to serve you one last time and honor my final duty to House Orsellio. I will remain on the station and destroy the secrets it holds.
Oh, Theobald.
I regret that we had to meet. The crimson tears stained against my skin again. What's the again weave along with her. I regret that we had to meet under such circumstances.
What need have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before. What are you going to do to me?
Cassia, say to one another, become my navigator and show a story to houses at the earliest opportunity.
Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself. And it is difficult to imagine more worthy company than a rogue trader. But remember, your safety is of paramount importance. Get to the Great Regent and fulfill your destiny.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Urak 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orsellio.
All who can be saved will get succor on board my ship.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Leave the station. Wait. Okay. Guess we're just going now. Yes! Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis can prepare for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first. Our season of rest comes short. You hear a tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crater glancing on puzzles from the source of the sun wave on unease. Look at the box on her case razor. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. Of course. When you're ready for the ritual, please let us know. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Victus, then lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. What do you wish to speak about? After a few seconds' hesitation, Cassia lets out a small exhale, then raises her pointed chin. I had not yet thanked you for saving me from the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped, but you acted honorably, and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. I am also deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet. Uve has served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend to me during journeys to the Imperium, and what to serve for me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. But now, I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navas and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board. But no red. Why do you refuse red paint? Just as a servant. Uve will get his blood for the ritual. As always. Tell me more what the ritual entails. I don't think you should understand this navigation, but I shall try to explain. The right one with the machines for the ship so I can become with the vessel. After that, I use the house Orsellio, which I will reveal to free my other ends, and then it's time over my left and read the death of warp itself. Once just a creature of the fence on the light. But you know, this will never. But you have nothing to worry about. This will never let lose their course. I shall share the necessary supplies and deliver the Sanctum Navas. I shall leave you to the duration of the rite. I ask you do not follow me. Few can survive the gates of my warp ride when it is opened. Of course. Lord Captain, I will see how the channel between the navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. Abelard Raziera. The Vox cats in the sanctum Navis picks up the susurration of clothes. Pious chanting the metallic clicking of implants. There's a strange voice in the living out of race silence. Initiating communion ritual. Come here, love. Accelerator Dal saw the servant, the ritual canvas, the famous rush. Go, footsteps hurrying away. I see, violent forces slashing an ocean with a million flares, a number of shadows spinning over the surface of a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters. Armadas drowning in fog. Path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the veil of wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father years for her brother. And sun's pale disk goes in a tired pursuit. Of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The night is deadened. The great ruler is gone! The Oxford recoils the casters and snaps one of the cautionary levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks and Oscar falls silent. She quickly feels a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I had never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Better. Maybe. The social the the servants there's a restraint. The sun's the Dalton droppers for claims their fate. And business are about the lady navigator's right, as it is for her predecessor. I arrange for the bodies to remove the Sanctum Navis of the ritual, or what is left of them. Rogue Trader, I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, value which we all in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clear as before. I cannot turn around, my brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual is successful. This temporary presented a challenge. Its cold steel grit did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the death of shithouse not only machines here, but something other. Now I retreat to my church to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need me. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring an navigator. Please spare me a few moments of your time, as there are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I need to report on the condition of the station, Urek 5. Have you ought to begin your visit to the Rykets of the different destination? The station will become critically unstable. Fortunately, the station immediately visits the representative and asks of us precious time. We can either focus on our efforts on descending the station and procuring technological furtherance, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Disassembling the station, preferring. Vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. Gather any components that may be used on the ship. As you command, Lord Captain. Discard container. The information is from mind. They're still going to enter the Prime, but this is especially on the side. We're also missing some crew, and much more we're not looking at vendors. Henrik van Calloy, the right at the Lord Quincy. Now we know this is not York 5, we should consider making future plans. Thank you, Victus. This is your bill for now. As it pleases you, Lord Captain. Let's see. I'm first back to bridge. Before we go anywhere, let's see. First target. Instant exposure. Dynamite. Koronus Expanse. Her her ballistics is that high? What do you mean? Let's see. Persuasion. No recommended features? Okay. This is very weird. Blood augury. Eye of Oblivion. Open to the war. Perilous ways. Strange vitality. I can heals 5. What? The course. Okay.
Lord Captain.
Okay.
Lord Captain.
Just making sure. So, Adira.
Of course.
Let's see. There's some kind of attack. The League has a Koronus Expanse roar. Run the trigger and terror. Fast fish find us with Cassia to the deck. Okay. What?
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
I see you are fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course, although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Cassia gently brushes the dust off the cover with a thin, clawed hand, her eyes filling with longing after everything about her lost home. The incident took place on York 5 must have shaken you greatly. Are you well?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orsellio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Cassia's response is reserved and pointedly decorous. It's clearly intended to create a distance between you. Very well. I hope you have then ample time to calm yourself in your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
Okay. You're only attended to your valet from your rank 5. Do I so it's not up to your standards? I say. Oh, why?
No, no, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
Protection test succeeded. Cassie cringes ever so slightly, adjusts the ornament on her forehead, and awkwardly hides her claw fingers on the holds of her clothes. Her natural appearance of navigators often brings up the topic of gossiping on lowly servants and officers alike. It's unsurprising then that Cassia prefers the company of one who's used to how she looks. Gained 5 experience.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying? You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be they good or bad. It's just not to share them with others.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here? At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things I could see beyond. My delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
I understand what you're going through. My own life was turned upside down not too long ago.
Indeed. I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
Perhaps my people did not wish to disturb you.
Or because my presence offends them. Then I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump. Thank you for your company.
Thank you for yours, Cassia. Anything to inspect here? Anything? No? Nothing at all? Okay, I'll just resume the journey, I guess. Right, Captain Minoris. Lord Captain, sorry to disturb you. It's pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers has been an order for you in person. I hear West Sardian's voice. In any case, I want to warn you in advance. What is it now? We just... What is it now? This is not the conduct of an officer. These lanterns are high on the log. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. I apologize. I must speak to the Lord Captain. Okay. Very well, Lieutenant. You may address the Lord Captain, not least because I see you are fit to disturb her. Your authorized appearance on the bridge is displayed against the Lord's high rank of the Lord on your personal file without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant, that event. The question you're going to speak. A matter of extreme importance and urgency. You speak, but I want to hear a report, not a shouting match. Having two officers being in full view is unacceptable. I thought the trusting times were after measures. That center cannot wait. Aim now and assault unit will be test the lower decks on the crushed workers strike by any means necessary. By defense of the cell was unwarranted, and the stress was unprovoked. There's one of the senior officers. It's provoked. Battle order, let's discuss a huff. Glance at Sorry, stand on fire with a nice stony expression. Look at that, investigating this action of Central West Aryan. And this is on the lower decks because we're soon a mutiny massacre on our hands. Benton was off last week, she knows on her. She's cleaning for her. She's finished, she's got something you. How did this all start? The situation going to so give you the concentration. I look at it like found a cult amulet in this body of someone who's killed in a drunken brawl. We reported on the chain immediately changed for cleansing right to be performed to go over the investigation. No retirees have been found alive, but the searchers ground tension of the forces and works ahead. There's an insurrection on the making on the board mission that has informed me? You're not dealing a problem with the rogue trader's attention. The Litters are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary sergeant who dared to leader rise up who dared to establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took him out to restored order, but in late years later, we are still battling rumors that the heroes survived an execution on the verge of gathering people to fight against Tyr once more. Just say the rumors are baseless. That's the current situation. It's sufficient forces to deal with it. But on the ship, the word of the calendar is more weight than a salvo or 100 bolters. I'm sure the rogues can Reggio Quellen their unrest. I dread to think what problem you will disturb the road trader with next. Perhaps you will ask them to break out the brawls in the restroom. Or give me the places to resolve the problem. You will certainly need to use them. I may your ladyship. Sending a hit squad across your planes means ignoring the problem, not solving it. Where does the Seneschal Orsellio come into this? I shall explain. Time is running out. I will not hurry, since my cause is under scrutiny. I should feel as long as he fit. There is an established order to the way things are done in the ship, and one of the pillars is that the rogue trader's attention not distracted by trivial matters. It's the Seneschal's role to ensure that. I have always handled internal problems myself, so of course when you see me cause fine other decks, I took the matter in hand. So as long as it did, no one of the very mode the other along Vans will find refuge on the ship. You're far too heavy-headed. Seneschal Warsarian. Sets targets mass punch of entire sectors. It's removed the brink. Now there's a strike on the lower decks. Depot 4 to be precise. The Rose clans are involved, but many are in passive supporting them. The ship can do it in all representation, but I report my concerns. The only response I received was to enforce dispatch an assault unit and crush the strike with a maximum force. What is Depot 4? The support sectors on the lower decks. It is home to class of general laborers. Not valuable to show those families who have served as special assistants for generations. They easily replaceable resource. And what just now? Well, besides giving succor to the causes and minions of the archenemy. D4 is the poor and troubled. Both semis drunken lights and legal gut brewing. We handled the records on D4 in the past. We could have done so again if crackdown on D4 had been so harsh. Another point to bear in mind, the problem is not limited to the sector. It's looking at one of the most popular decks. Everything that happens on this knockoff out in the neighboring sectors. Mastodons, the ships and forces report to, and using that as a primary perspective. Lord Captain, unlike Lieutenant Vent, I respect the chain of commanders that is not within my right to challenge my superiors. That being said, while I'm entirely sure Master Wrestling been in the fate Depot 4 deserves, I must say that this important direct consular acquisition himself introduced. Miss Sawback, I see you decided to follow the Lieutenant's example after all. Such fare does not you credit. Abelard, do you wish to respond? You call occasion I found and encourage those as way superior, or when I roll the ruler, whichever has a merit done. Not sure, for there's no such case in entire this sort of ship. If anyone were to claim I had been paying for all your blood, your content is spotless. Nevertheless, given your own position, a simple show of attention on your part is not the propriety of junior officers. And if like their sense of self undermine discipline. That you seem sure know the name is tantamount to walking on the office deck handing gifts that also caught your eye. This was set power and ambition and docile, reasons the rest. Forces are meant to be saved as servants, ready to die. Fighters ready to die. Their fate and trust their commander knowing that. This is the sole foundation of order. Lieutenant Vent, would you say the Seneschal is singular in your peers in any way? The Seneschal is never granted me pictures, never with though it is not who convinced me to become an officer. His offer extended guidance, which I am grateful to him. A lot of us receive such attention. I know at least Don and five of the Seneschal keeps on the sights to ensure they continue to strive. The revenue judge on the dice is to instruct them in the potential results. That's my duty as a Seneschal. I raised recently by throwing every person on the brain as my student at one point. Starbuck, explain yourself. The ship's ready to say that the master is responsible as long as relationships enforcers. Yet it's associated with the shuttle has a tendency to show partiality. There's a force who has deemed particularly promising again, mission towards tutelage. Cannot deny Master Science experience and insights. The shells of crossing students indeed cheats much and demonstrate impeccable performance. I was staying such parent with a head that remained spirit encourages disregard for hierarchy and relationship servants. Today, in that foresight goes, the shelter of one of the master as I have to disagree with. While they go to look tend to adjust the essential order. And there's a pattern in these actions. I see. It only my support. They say are the shiny unity and adherence today. I have myself to blame, I suppose. Arlo, what do you have to say to all this? I don't do anything. I don't deliver on my authority. I cannot explain the best protectorate and safety. You should confer directly to my actions. I have no objections. Vampire, I urge you to go down the Lord to slaughter son and speak to you see that you're not lying, or her. That will be I'm certain the Shadow Soul is acting within his authority, but I will verify the soundness of his decisions for myself. Don't pursue you, I thank you for support. And try to run with sophomore, but please, I consider this I escort you. Look, I tried to. Well, it has. Which there's I agree to. We had a situation within that your essential's involvement, and consider my duty to go to you for seeing the exciting solution of this incident. What? Lower decks. I did not expect to. As we're saying, take that, scum! It is, it's all his fault. All of it! That's a startling just a telling one. A rare one as rage. Agent with his armor like view of self assurance. The other decks are a source of endless problems. Not every room can replace all the locals with servitors. Did you hear? They were shouting your name. Of course they were. The organization of the daily routine like this shit rests upon my shoulders. The mountain challenges the problems over which I endeavor to insist you, Lord Captain. Since you're in the lower decks is concerned, to be personal on more than one occasion. That must be why they remember me. They don't know your face. To them, they are akin to a creature of legend, one who stood on the steps of the Golden Throne, no less. Whereas I am the man whose name is Sasha Rodark. Sasha Rodark obeys. Hey, let's keep moving. We need to get to the bottom of this. It's only resembling nest made of thorough essential material. This might be where they're going to sleep between shifts. Continue to the massive bar. Pressing on the pipe will allow you to reach it.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay.
I still do not see our purpose in coming here.
Relax, old man. Going for a stroll on the lower decks every once in a while is good for you. Lets you see how the simple folk live.
I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. And back. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Shinra. It's in the box. The same name is Elizabeth's passed generation to generation.
I always have a backup plan.
The sounds of a heated discussion reverberate through the ship's base. Lieutenant Avril Event of the ship's enforcers behind the path of Superior Master on Shakasta Cyberback, who's already clad our judge's precision tone the stands for Ensara has now reached boiling point. Lieutenant Event, my patience wearing thing. I've given you order. Now get out of my way. I cannot play with the order, ma'am. Evolution eyes. This is my deck at my sector. Some of the airlines on the Cassia special and taking a special mission. There are only 3 rest of Sammy's down. First off, the rogue trader and the Emperor himself. So, not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. I was incredible. It means vent, or both. Relationship! What's the situation? Relationship locked out of the way. The strikers are. Including these. We switch on control as resources allow. Our control lieutenant, they're out on the verge of mutiny. There's nothing to investigate. This is calls for me to search and refine squads. You're still facing charges yourself. I want to speak to the strikers. But there you are, I wish you good luck.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Down to the sea. Greetings, your graces. As I stare apprehensively, the people who are typical evidence of Lord Dex. You take in the civil clothing, crude weapons, and face the display of endless mutation, from the barely discernible to the strange to the outright grotesque. Really? Really? Doesn't seem. Not sure if Fraser don't know we're being punished. Won't stand for it anymore. Rivet. Oh, it's right. Lord Captain, you come down to us. What's troubling you? Why are you striking? Why are you striking? Striking? That's no such relation. We're just asking questions, saying what we think. Shut up, Rivet. This is the deal, shall we? We're dead of us are all over us down here. They say we're looking for cultists. Wonder whether they reach for their batons. Not to punish them, they turn on the whole days for a week at a time, so you get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones die from inflation lungs, all because of them forces. Ah, because of them forces. The old woman spits on the floor as I spill on the shoulder worn out shoe. Oh, that's not winter orders, but you see the sadness on the shoulders of the other dimension. She cries on a record of prayer and makes a sign over herself. It's all true. Fantasy only force who stood up for us. It's greatest days on a mother of another destiny who grew up in the midst of has no feelings toward us. Your ladyship, we know who is here. We're all workers in your service. We followed no soil, we want to stroke only now God's points us. We're just asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. You started a person nothing is. I saw that when he was called to stand it. That there were heart attacks hiding here. A concert of that. The good god that found a dead drunkard? It's something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. This is they were looking at headaches about this. Trying to be punished. Now we have your headaches here. We know our people. We know new faces around. They're not that we're first to report them. As for this hour, we're not looking for a dead body. They look us over in the sector, that's for sure. But when they fight down, there's folks loaded the bodies. They came out noise, they're trying to post so fine, I can tell you that. It seems like they're going to recommend us to us. Oh, that's been really fine. There's no one they're right, and so just a poker is something who didn't know any better. You know he's not down. Well, we should remember, we're looking about with a machine threat. A large and small transport server motor. Same way they grappled all the 100 of the Terry King Hall. Believe seriously, we are people of faith. Naive children. Would you not even know about the danger of the Archangel creations? Would you want that info could be one of them? We were told it, but it was longer though. Last time I saw it, sorry to tell the little one. That's critical. We can't let them leaning our righteous on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Who will you blame when you curse the sword and the heretics? Blame when the beasts crawled those areas saw the heretics. The Holy Father was not here, the scoundrel brought you and his neighbors. You're attacked on the way here. How do you explain that? There's an extra. There's pushing and lashing out. We don't know why these contacts units sent down. Like that one there that the lieutenant won't let past. Our clans are all inside the bay that's sealed off. But the lower decks are big. I'm sure there's some people who had just about enough. We're getting it outside. The soldiers are the ones who is reason up. Death squads arrive. Some of the folks are lashing out. This test experience. There is a sincerity. The body language and the glass of trade between a real and news attack has shocked them. Getting 6 experience. What changes do you want? Would you look at this? The Exalted is asking us, Bizarro. It's what we want. We want to return the damned forces. Quit turning out the heat. Stop angering the news. That's all. We want the vessels going for me. Why are we armed? Give us arms and we'll cover ourselves with defense as they cost us. If the East Coast sure, we only had the clan for 20 years. Now getting this cleanliness is going to improve things around here. You've gone too far, old man. You never let the stackers on lower. Let's let them enforce bringing the next. They probably insist on forcing the weapons. What do you need them for? For the first deals and someone shooting their day around stupidity or drunkenness. We need that. If the forces don't have enough. In return, we'll find the scavengers who are the cultist bodies and we'll talk to them. One lower decker to another. If they don't know the dance we'll hand them over to the enforcers themselves. Speak for yourself and your clan. I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want any justice. I want you'll change. They'll promise us the world now, but as soon as they're anointed one turn their back, these spirits will not how to fall. Oh, because we dared to speak out. Let's have a lot. Spreading anarchy and shit is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons into training could be even worse. What's more, the enforcers ain't to entertain to understand this demand. Withdraw those demands and we will consider the rest. Old man, listen. All the content themselves will come to us offer concessions. I don't know a single one of those two who stood next to a trader and talk to them. Back down. There's no time to do all stubborn old crone. Listen to us, old man. The 3 clans are default 4 Artaractus 1. Everyone's turn to the side. Johnson to stand the force will give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are gang on me, isn't it? So brave you're against an old woman. Well, shut up. No, indeed. I will go as 2 clanners on my own. You want to make peace with them forces? Make your peace. That's just fantastic. Well, Captain, we're all agreed. That is decided. The persecution will stop. I'll ask you to assist in locating remaining remnants or weapons left by the cultists. Actually, thank you. You're all better lower deckers. You can't settle everything. I'll tell my grandchildren about this. Move cargo, fuel, provisions. Of course they should. We're really nice business affairs and enforcers, and we'll need no stern intent. Well, that was masterfully done. Very well. I have an urgent matter to discuss with our captain. Please give us a moment. Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? You can't handle the slaughter. You just lies and show them leniency. Next time it shows attacked by cultists that round, we'll go them they'll allow to land the right gravel I haven't got it like because they see you as a weak leader. Now you see your future at the helm of the Von Valencia's protectorate? Let's talk about your role in all this instead. You allowed this revolt to happen. Your actions practically guaranteed it would. I would have this issue and intervene. Do you know anything she wants to... No, she don't. Such matters left to myself and Juno switching does on a grand size for trader. As any true trader and rogue trader ought. Maybe if Theodora spent more time on trifling matters, she wouldn't have wound up dead. There's a new Lord Captain aboard that should now repeat her mistake. I command your decisiveness, but I couldn't introduce new protocols in the midst of a crisis. I lost my temper, Lord Captain. I believe I ought to explain myself. The procedure alone for this research is not an empty phrase to me. I let them feel never a chance to see it flourish. It was the most relentless decision of my life. I did it because I saw Lord Captain Theodore sign deeds that sign true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds. They create order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. So I left behind everything I'd known, everything my family had known. I cut along a line of officers, and embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodore entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She go on a flagship for long periods, distant frontiers, scouting voyages, and advance of the entire protectorate rested on my shoulders. And suddenly everything they built over years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on a active world. One of the senior officers betrayed us all. The Raziera was killed, and those out on the planets, I tell you honestly, I think I'm being weak. All it's because I had a grievous blow to me. I'm not panicking or grieving because I can't allow myself to panic or grieve. I'm doing bound to aid the new trader to aid you to find our footing as quickly as possible. To do that, I mustn't see your problems then. As I'm done with my trying and testing procedures on just regulations. Procedures are established long ago and function smoothly for decades and constantly deemed access to requirements. Theodora trusted in established procedures, and she died. Oh, wait, keep building the picture. Is that right? They need to expect me as your Lord Captain and Rogue Trader. Accept it and start living in the new world. A world where there is gone and where you have new decisions to make. That's all, Captain. Your resolve is admirable and disgrace your strong leadership. I'll show at this moment, should my old habits ever creep back in. And now, please, let's leave the lower desk. If the Rogue Trader decides to stretch her legs, there are far more suitable places. It's an honor. Now, can we finally get to Ryakad Minoris. As the ship makes its way through the star system, a strange fatigue rolls over you. Your eyes grow heavy. The quill you use to drop another holder falls from your hand. You're ahead at the start. Someone else is here in your study. You stand up and start dozens of corpses surrounding you. Among them, you realize this figure in bloody face of the died on the ship's bridge, as men in your previous life. How's this possible? Where are the enforcers opposed? Stand guard. Imagine not. You're alone against a horde of heretics risen on darkness to take your life. As if it's on a cold. Shot line on the desk. The soul run of the Koronus void ghost weapon slips on your hand. Metal searing cold. The dead swing side to side, closing in around you in a nightmarish slow advance. Stop! I did not share you to die! The dead remain deaf to your words. Creeping ever closer on the inevitability of death itself. You believe it is that it truly has found the shard when its face edge cuts into your palm. An unbearably bright light floods everything around. You find yourself surrounded by groveling minions, their bodies shivering in your mere presence. Your hands no longer hold a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon. A skillfully crafted sword with strange, unnerving proportions, a curved design, an unusual hilt adorned with the image of a closed eye. You're in a gaze so itchy and dark that it steals your breath away. You find your gaze have fallen down the bridge, and the choice that is not only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven. The path is chosen. Accept your fate, champion. Throw the demon blade away. Never! Your body refuses to obey your mind. Your hands are gone with your hands against their sister also. This is your fate is futile. You scream as you feel the soul blurring away to ash. You awaken your vision kneeling next to your desk, clothes wrenched and sweating a sour taste in your tongue. Your head is ringing, and you struggle to recall this face and the image of the sword in your hands. Only the deep cut in your palm and the blade shard lying on the floor remind you of what just transpired. You would rather die than touch that thing, eh? You used to reach a shaking hand for your box and call for a servitor. Now you just wait for the mindless automaton to arrive and pick up the cursed artifact and have the nearest Sarah to avoid. The Glen again of the Pascals. No. Nope. That could have been bad. And we're still not. Are we still not on Ryakad Minoris? Fine. It's over 2 hours anyways. Anyways. Main menu. This has been Agent Fox, aka Raziera, playing Rogue Trader. We did some stuff. We got a navigator and we dealt with some personal internal matters. Next time we'll reach Rykad Minoris. That I promise you. But until then, this is Agent Fox, aka Raziera, signing off.